Welcome back and welcome to another episode of Combat Sports Central. And we know we've been on a bit of a hiatus lately. We haven't been posting as much, but we're back in full force and we're ready to bring you guys more content than ever. So let's get right to it, man. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier Part 2.
Man, that fight was crazy. That fight was crazy.
That fight was crazy, man. From start to finish, dude. Max Holloway started off pretty strong in the first round. I was like, oh, what the? I didn't.
Yeah, he rocked Dustin pretty early, but then he recovered, and then Dustin started rocking him.
Yeah, man, it was a big back and forth. That fight was pretty intense.
It definitely was. It could have been like one of the fight of the years.
Yeah,
possibly.
well, it'll probably be nominated for one of for fight of the year, because it was definitely one of the best fights so far this year in the UFC. But yeah, man, round one. I don't know. I know that Dustin won by a unanimous decision. I cannot agree with that. I cannot agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I could have seen a draw, maybe a split decision win for Dustin.
Yeah, honestly, I personally feel like it should have been. I don't think it should have been unanimous. I could have even possibly seen it go for Max Holloway because the last couple rounds he really started pouring it back on. You know?
I feel that Dustin kind of gassed like in the middle of the third round, and he almost got caught in that anaconda choke.
Oh yeah, at the end of the fifth. I think
fourth or something, because they still came out and fought again.
Oh, was it?
It might have been the third or fifth round where he got caught with the choke, and he got saved by the bell there.
Right, but yeah, I think if that would have happened early in the round, he possibly could have got finished by that choke.
Yeah, it was tight. It was in there. He definitely got saved by the bell there, and to me, I feel that it could have gone even to Max Holloway. I feel that he was pushing the pace for the whole fight. He was the one pressuring. Although he got hit with some nasty shots. He definitely got cut sick with that knee to the face.
Oh yeah, that definitely split him open. He was bleeding for the whole fight after it. Man, I just think just the unanimous decision for me I don't agree with it, because like you said, Max did get caught a lot, but I feel in the last 2.5 rounds I think he did enough to get a split decision. I think it could have possibly gone either way, but not unanimous for either guy.
Right. No, yeah, definitely I agree with that. Because, I feel he definitely had the work rate. He was pushing it way more than Dustin. I mean, not to discredit Dustin, because he also performed very well. He was catching him with so many heavy shots, man.
I'm surprised Max didn't go out, because he rocked him like 4 times.
Yeah, he rocked him a bunch of times, dude. It was pretty crazy. I was just very surprised with Max's durability. Not surprised that obviously he's a champion for a reason. Or has been or whatever, but it was just crazy, especially the size difference as far as body mass. Dustin Poirier looked way bigger.
He looked stockier.
Stockier,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great fight. I can't wait to see what happens next. I mean, both guys have a pretty bright future ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, Max is still the featherweight champion.
Yeah.
I mean, he could go back down. He might stay at lightweight. I don't know what he's going to decide to do, but we'll see. Another fight of the night, that night, was Israel Adesanya versus Kelvin Gastelum.
That's right.
That fight was good too.
That was super good. I honestly thought that Kelvin was going to put Israel away in the first round, because he rocked him. I think
he rocked him.
Like you said, you had said earlier, the only thing that held him up was the cage in that first round after he got hit with that hard left.
Yeah, but he recovered well, and he won that fight. Yeah.
And then again, that fight, I feel Kelvin was doing great, man. I think he showed a lot of great head movement. He had a lot of great moments in that fight. including like towards the end, when they got into that scuffle on the ground. They were just rolling like.
Oh yeah, he defended well. He was the submission attempts.
Yeah, and Israel too, man. He was a beast, dude.
Yeah, man.
You know, the way he was switching up his striking. When he got taken down by Kelvin,
he got right back up.
It was pretty good. He got rocked, I think 2 or 3 times in that fight. Seriously rocked. Mm-hmm. And you know, he showed he can weather the storm.
Yep. Another back and forth fight, because then he went and rocked Kelvin too a good 2 or 3 times maybe. That's especially right. In the last round.
Yeah, the last round was all Israel, man. I think Kelvin just didn't have anything left in the gas tank after the fourth.
I think he was done. But I mean, he was able to survive, and he'll come back. He's definitely a top fighter.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a rematch, or if not, they're gonna fight again very soon.
Yeah, they'll probably have a fight or 2 in between, but
yeah, but yeah, that was a really good fight, man. Both those guys went at it for 5 rounds. I think Kelvin needs to work a little bit more on his cardio and stamina, because you know, he kind of gassed. Tired, he was gassed in the 5th round after they got into that exchange on the floor. It was just.
I think it could be
Israel.
I think it could be from getting rocked, and also when he punches, he's trying to punch. He's trying to knock you out.
He's trying to knock you out. Yeah, and then maybe he needs to pace himself a little more. But he showed some great head movement. I was really impressed. His boxing is A1 for MMA.
Oh, definitely.
And
he's got all the skills.
Yeah, I think he also needs to work on not just throwing power shots. I feel like he was relying a little too much on his power in his hands, which he's got. But you know, I think that's a little point of improvement. And Israel too. He was getting caught with those shots a lot, man. Mm-hmm. His face was messed up after that fight.
Yeah, but man, that was a really good fight. Those 2 fights were really good.
Yeah, I want to see what happens with both of these guys. They both got great futures ahead of them. They're both in their prime, and we got to see what happens next.
Yep, good weekend of fights. All right, guys, it was Combat Sports Central. We're back. We're gonna come back with more content. Just stay tuned, share, like, subscribe. Like always, we're out.
Peace.